4 index cards. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you all to imagine a world without crime. It'd be a great place to live, right? There'd be no criminals. Everything would be perfect. Everything would be safe. Wouldn't it? Well, it wouldn't be perfect. You see, for the world to be perfect in the absence of crime, we must assume that crime serves no purpose in society. And that assumption is false. Crime plays a huge role in society if you just take a step back and think about it. You see, crime benefits society. But isn't crime bad? How can crime benefit society? Well, before I delve into how crime benefits society, we must address the good and the bad. You see, we can't consider crime good or bad in terms of how it affects society. Because for something to benefit society, all that means is it serves a purpose. See, when I say crime benefits society, I just mean that crime serves some sort of function, has a purpose in society. Well, how do we know that crime is functional? How do we know that crime serves some sort of purpose in our society? Well, you see, according to John Hamlin, a sociologist, since all healthy societies have crime, even as they grow and develop, then crime must serve some necessary positive function. You see, some of the best examples of this are in our economy, which is where I'd like to focus on today. See, the greatest benefit of crime is job creation. You see, if we didn't have any crime, so many people would be unemployed, if you think about it. We'd have no policemen, no NSA, no CIA, no FBI. So many people unemployed. Police officers are especially unique because they share a direct relationship with crime. You see, Stephen D. Levitt, our researcher and professor, states that an increase in crime rate directly increases police hiring. Now, since it's a direct relationship, it works both ways. Therefore, if we had a decrease in crime, as if we didn't have any crime, we would have no policemen. Think of all the people that just lost their job because we don't have crime. But someone might say, well, maybe cities with more policemen are just more likely to catch people, and that's what makes the relationship happen in the research. Well, Levitt explored this idea as well, and he says that no, an increase in police does not increase the crime rate. See, this is a direct relationship, meaning one affects the other. However, crime also indirectly creates jobs. If you think about it, you see, since crime increases the amount of police, then we'll have an increase in the number of arrests that the police can make. If we increase the number of arrests made, then we have an increase in the prison population. With an increase in the prison population, now we have to increase the staffing of the prison. With an increase in the prison population, now we have to increase the number of construction workers that the prison hires in order to increase the size or build a new prison. And when we increase the construction staff, now we've increased the number of construction workers. So you see, it's a snowball effect. Changing one variable alters the rest of them across the board. But again, without crime, we wouldn't have any of these jobs, or less of them at least. Now, many people believe that if there was no crime, that they would save money because they'd have to pay less taxes, because they won't need to build prisons or feed the prisoners. But if you think that crime costs money, you've never looked at it as an investment. You see, when we pay taxes, we're investing our money to get a return. But what kind of return could we get from paying taxes? Well, I'll give you an example. It all comes back to trickle-down economics. You see, since we've increased jobs, we've increased financial security. More people are likely to go out and spend their money because they're not worried about where the next paycheck is coming from. Since we've increased financial security, we've increased spending, like I've already said. Now, let's go back to paying the taxes. So we know we've increased spending. So let's imagine that we're a business owner. We pay our taxes. Those taxes go to build a new prison. To build a new prison, they have to hire a construction crew. So, to tackle that big task, the construction crew hires more workers. So now we've increased the amount of money that we're giving to these people. We've increased their financial security. So now those construction workers come to the business owner's business and they buy something. Now his investment has yielded a return. That's one way crime makes money. Another way is revenue through fines and like speeding tickets and various other tickets. But the system is not perfect. You see, Erling Eade said that investments generate random returns. Therefore, it does not benefit everyone, which is true. Because you never know, those construction workers might go to the business across the street to spend their money. And some people argue, well, not everyone owns a business, so not everyone's going to see this return. Well, this is true. However, everyone is capable of owning a business. They choose whether or not they want to own one. Therefore, it is not enough to discredit the theory. Since everyone is capable of owning a business, everyone is capable of seeing those same returns from crime. Overall, crime does in fact benefit our society. Crime is functional, remember. It's not good or bad, but it plays an important role in our society. Without crime, many people would be unemployed. Without crime, there'd be less revenue, less financial security in our society. Don't get me wrong, I wish society could exist without crime. But crime is necessary, functional. So the best thing we can do is look at the glass as half full and see that crime does have some positive impacts on our lives each and every day. Thank you.